because that's going to become useless.
Could,
a lot of your stuff's gonna be... Actually, no, that's action. You're fine. Yeah.
I was gonna say, could I chuck a rejuvenation potion at him? But I don't think it would save him from a
Then
hammer
we can't
blow
see.
like that.
What
would
can
it?
you see in the blackness?
He just
'Cause
can
you're a
see, right?
cabalist.
Yeah.
Does the cat?
Yeah, I should definitely be able to see.
You should extra be able to see because of your monocle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do another
I would
flap.
say
I'm gonna do
that it obscures your vision, but you'd still be able to see each other and aim your spells fairly efficiently. So,
Yeah.
all right, one
I'm
more
doing
flap.
the same thing again. Yep, just to shake him off.
Again, the same gust of wind. You kind of curve it to hit all three of these. This one goes flying this way and takes 10 damage as he topples into a chair, falling over. All right, Co. I got one more for you though. This one is gonna unleash
I
a
can't
volley of sunbolts at you.
Jesus.
Co cannot stop this. Does anybody want to try and stop it before I sunbolt them?
I'm going
Just the only one in
to.
range.
I'm gonna throw the Arcano paint ball at Bob.
Oh, that's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
All right, you throw your Arcano paint bomb at Bob. Bob is now marked. All projectiles until Bob is at least defeated or killed are going to be redirected at him. The sunbolts come flying out, shoo, and instead curve towards Bob. Bob is sent flying backwards from the barrage of sunbolts that he was not prepared for, and ends up taking, what is that, like 9 damage? I'm gonna say 9
Yeah,
damage to Bob.
it's low.
All right. Over on this side of the ship, some of these sun swords are dealing with Krungor. These are sun swords. These are Krungor. The sun swords are proving effective against Krungor. Krungor is trying to cast magic, but the sun swords are using some sort of silencing ability to prevent Krungor from casting any magic. Meanwhile, the other sun swords are kind of trying to break out of this double dance blanket of fog. I'm going to do a couple rolls here for their mental fortitude as they try to get out.
Yeah, one nutso.
All right, so 2 of them managed to get out of the blanket of darkness. One of them is inside it and has lost his mind. He is now completely feral in nature. He's a beast. He's absolutely out of his gourd. And unlike Phineas, who has almost like a natural tendency to be able to just go with the flow, this guy, because he's such a devout paladin, is unable to control it, and it just comes out as raw anger at anything he sees.
I'm trying to remember if ages aren't immune to blanket of darkness and sanity, are they? I don't remember.
I'm gonna go with no. I would assume Ageless Thralls are because they have no mind, but you still have your mind.
Something that came up.
If it did, I'm still gonna say that you have your mind, so you're not immune.
Yeah, it's super powerful.
I don't know. Even if we have to make one of your Ageless characters insanity, if it's not a permanent thing, we'll just make it a temporary thing. So that can be done. That can be fixed in post. All right, start of the round. Whoop.
All right. I'd like to kind of twirl my tentacle staff over my head and whip it at Bob.
Okay. Give me a roll.
Okay.
Don't get a 1.
And I'm going to fancy. And I'm gonna let the tentacle cast whatever it wants.
All right.
I just follow it.
You slap Bob for 8 damage with the giant tentacle that just comes out and whacks him. And as you do it, the tentacle is going to cast a spell. All right. The tentacle is going to cast Void Spell, and it's going to deal 15 damage to Bob in like a shadowy explosion. The explosion sends Bob like tumbling down the stairs.
All right.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Nice.
I would like to lay my hands on myself.
You're gonna touch yourself.
He's
And
gonna
I'd like to touch myself.
That's what you needed to say.
Damn it!
Don't be embarrassed.
Damn it! Damn it!
What?
Go ahead and roll. I'll tell you after you roll.
Okay.
If Bob was on fucking the deck, he would be the target of that lay on hands.
Oh,
But I just had him.
Projectile?
I
Is that
did.
really a projectile?
It's a targeted spell,
It is.
and
yeah,
it has
it's got
the
a
range icon,
range.
so it counts as a projectile for
That's
the terminology.
funny.
of our game.
Oh,
That's really
Bob
funny.
is not an eligible target currently, so he doesn't get hit by the lay on hands.
That's amazing.
The second you
fantastic.
hit Bob with the Arcano Palm, I was like, oh, I can't wait till they lay on hands Bob.
Oh man, how would I? Do I have to use an anytime to blow up this blanket?
You have to use not at any time your actions, so you won't be.
Well,
able to
it
do
says on the
this turn.
catalyst card at any time, right?
Oh, fine. Then you use it anytime. That's fine.
Could I use either? 'Cause I kind of want to save my anytime.
You've already used your regular action though.
Yeah. So I would wait till next turn.
Yeah, you can wait till next turn if you want to.
And then you
clear
get
the
like
blanket.
15 wide damage to everybody.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait a turn.
Yeah, no, makes sense. I'm actually, Rob, I'm going to sacrifice my action for Krungor to go wild, like you said I can do. So
Okay.
do whatever.
Krunger's going to do his rainbow. He's going to pull his hands apart, and fire, earth, and arcane is going to come out of his hands. He's going to release this kind of like a wide arc spell hitting these two elves.
Don't go to one Krungor. We don't want you to go nuts.
All right, both of these elves are disintegrated.
That's my guy.
Krungor screams, "King of Ogres! King of Ogres!" Meanwhile, below deck, Roman is cooking his soup as two elven paladins run to disable the cannons of his ship. What would you like to do this turn, Roman?
Are they looking at me?
No, they have their backs towards you. They looked at you and they saw you were just a chef and that they didn't think you posed a threat compared to the half a dozen ageless.
All right, I'm going to flame shots
Okay.
as my anytime.
Okay, give me a roll for that. Roman takes his guns, and in a special pot he was cooking of some extra spicy food, he dips his guns into his meal. Pulling them out, they are engulfed in flames.
I am going to use my critical and high noon.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Just kill those two. Fuck those two guys.
Roman turns up and he's like, "Dinner is served." The two paladins turned around as Roman fires one shot out of both guns, hitting both of them square between the eyes. They both fall over dead.
I am going to go back to resuming my cooking.
Oh, priorities. Open told him to cook, so he's gonna fucking cook.
All right, Ko, it's just your action. Oh no, you used it to.
Nope, I
hands.
used it. Yep.
Okay, so over here, Virgo and Bopin are clashing swords back and forth. Virgo goes to cast some sort of light spell. Bopin goes to cast some sort of arcane magic that kind of feels like tentacles that try to wrap around Virgo as he's casting it. Virgo's light magic, Bopin's tentacles.
Oh my god, reverse!
Virgo tries to heal all of the paladins on the ship, trying to empower them with a massive blessing of the sun swords. But Bopin is able to take his purpley magic claws and kind of dip them into his skin. Virgo screams out in pain as his muscles kind of ripple from being ripped apart from the inside. Virgo kind of stutters back after taking substantial damage to Bopin.
This fight's too hype.
The swords clash on these ships, on these non-important NPCs. One of them runs past one of the kobolds and manages to throw him off the ship, and he goes into the drink.
Shit.
And now he's charging at Deadbones. Would you like to do anything? He's charging at you with a sword, trying to impale you with it. So he's going to
Impale
run
me
and
with
charge at you. Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, shit. I don't have any anytimes. I can't use my spells anytimes because I didn't actually do a basic attack.
So in Season 3, I've actually considered making it so anytime actions can be used to literally do anything, especially now that they're going to be limited. so I will allow it. You can do anything you like with your.
Oh, I can do anything I like with it? Alright. I'm gonna try and duck under him, and I'm gonna try and... Because gnome, elf, I'm gonna try and stab him in the balls with my horn.
Okay. Give me a roll. See, I already
like a
automatically like this.
It's like a dodge, right?
I already
it's like a dodge.
automatically... Yes, it's a dodge. Oh, shit! Oh,
Horn
God.
to the dick!
As he charges you, you go and you slide through his legs, pulling out two of your daggers. You slice off both of his testicles. He falls down on his knees, walloping in pain. You turn around, take your knife that is already covered in blood, lick the blade, and stick it in the back of his neck.
Could I not have stabbed him with my horn?
You have a horn?
I have a horn.
You finish him off with the horn.
Yes!
You slice the balls, and then you take the horn, and you just headbutt him in the back of the head.
That's all I wanted. Thank you.
The blood of your horn, the blood of the horn is now dripping down your face, and you're just covered in it.
I love it.
Oh, and it kind of looks like he's a unicorn now because the horn is all the way out the front of the head.
I'm happy. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm good.
All right, start of the round.
Just to blow this shit up.
Yeah, just
Yeah, I'm doing that with my action. I'm going to activate the blankets. Time to
All
roll
right,
that.
you do have to roll because if you roll a 1, you go insane.
Oh, fair enough.
All right, you detonate the
Yeah.
blanket of darkness. It kind of envelops the ship, going through almost everyone's body. Everyone on the ship takes massive damage and is kind of like knocked away from where they were standing. Everyone's kind of like repositioned. God, how much damage does that blanket of darkness do?
It's 15, right?
15 for a normal one. Everyone
For a crit,
takes
30.
Everyone takes 30 just base.
Oh, that's a lot for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. WoW just doesn't have a lot of health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Roman doesn't. Roman's below deck.
Yeah, Roman's fine. But also, all the elves get hit for 30.
All
which
of
is
the
so
elves take it.
which is nuts. And Phineas takes it.
This elf falls down. This elf falls down. These two are now winning their battles because of that. Phineas falls off the ship. All right. What do you want to do, Ko?
Also, wait, does this guy in the middle, he takes 45, right? Because 2 blankets popped on him?
This guy
Oh.
is effectively already dead, dude. But yeah,
Fair enough.
if you want to pop that, he's definitely dead, sure.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted him alive so he could do crazy things, but I guess 2 blankets of darkness will cause him to fall unconscious at the very
Pretty brutal.
least.
Wow, we are just cleaning these fuckers up.
Can I psychic Virgo from here?
Well, I feel like that's a long
Scope him?
range, right?
Yep,
It is,
sure.
but it doesn't have a range on it.
If you can see him, you can probably do it, right?
Probably, yeah. That's what I was thinking. What I was wondering is what I'd like to do is see if I can tell if he has any magical enhancements on him.
Like
Any,
what you
defense?
like buffs or something?
Yeah.
Immunities.
You read his mind, and you can tell that he has access to a very powerful buffing effect, the Blessing of the Sun Swords. But you also realize that Bopin just disabled him from casting it.
Oh.
You read his mind, and you also kind of see some of the previous events. You're now fairly knowledgeable on the events that transpired over the last few days for Virgo, including the crew below deck and like the other pirates below deck. A little bit about the Sun Key being so valuable now that Virgo is holding 2 of them. You also realize that Bob is extremely dangerous because you can see some knowledge of what Bob is all about.
Oh, shit.
You could get reinforcements.
Huh?
You can free the beast. Free Kane. 2016.
I didn't want to push that because he doesn't There's only one underneath.
No, I'm not. I'm only joking. I don't actually mean for you to go and free them because that would be silly. That's just so many
Yeah.
NPCs.
I mean, you can go do it. Something happens if you try. Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
wow. Oh, he's planned for this.
Well, I definitely want to avoid Bob.
Mm.
So let me. Someone else can go. I'm going to think about things for a minute.
What do you think, Roman? You're below deck. Are you still cooking? You got any? Is your meal almost done?
He's doing his masterpiece, right?
I'm gonna take a little peek up the ladder
Okay.
or stairs.
Yep.
What you did,
So
Elvis?
you look up, you see everything seems to be going pretty well over here. Everybody's winning. You can see kind of Virgo battling Bopin. It's looking pretty back and forth. You can tell that Bopin is definitely building up an appetite from this engagement. What do you think, Deadbones?
I'm giving my action to Krungor again.
Nice.
I already did my thing. He can do his.
Krunger's gonna go. Is gonna move up, and he's gonna grab both of these sun swords by the arm, and he's gonna chuck them. And not in the right direction. Trying to truck them into the water, he manages to throw them onto the other side of the ship, right next to Deadbones.
Great. Love it.
Sorry, my lady.
I'm going to.
I can use my move still. I'm gonna fucking dash downstairs now that these guys are here.
Okay. Are you sprinting or just moving?
I just moving. I don't have an action, so just my full move down to
Come
see what
downstairs
Roman's
and you
doing.
appear around here.
These guys are just sitting at the cannons.
Yeah, they're waiting.
We're waiting for the tap, tap, tap.
No,
They're not gonna
hearing
hear
it.
the tap tap.
Well,
tap.
they don't fucking know
was
that.
the problem with
God
the whole
damn it.
idea. Like,
All right.
that's-
Next turn, I'll make them fire.
do you know the secret word? Maybe they're just going to wait for
I mean,
Justin
to
only.
be fair, you
It's his
actually
crew.
you kind of have more allies on the other ship, and you also have to keep in mind that Bopin made it very clear that they like to take ships.
That's true. It's a very pretty ship.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. Also, not
Yeah,
the
speaking of-
smartest group down there. Like, this is not the Mensic team.
No, they're not changing.
I would like to move here
Okay.
and cast Blizzard here.
Oh,
Okay.
those two.
That's a
Give me a
5x5.
roll.
Ooh, we can, like, freeze the wheel.
Yeah.
Or not.
You go to cast the
Yeah.
blizzard, but you're still you have start having a coughing fit in the middle of it from some of that blanket of darkness you breathed in. You end up casting the blizzard, trying to aim it on the wheel of the ship. You end up casting it on the wrong wheel of the ship.
Oh no, Charles.
Charles is frozen solid, as the wheel of the ship is also frozen.
Is he smiling though?
He has to be, right?
Is he smiling
course,
frozen?
yeah.
All right,
It's
great.
Charles. He's always smiling. Oh, so Co's the only one with a moment left, huh?
So you used your blizzard scroll. That means you get a new one. Mighty Breeze. All right, Roman, just your action for this turn.
All right. I see Dead Bones darting down below deck. I'm going to actually go back down below deck.
You think I'm trying to sneak some food out of your
Well,
kitchen?
okay. No, here's what we'll do. Let me just kind of duck back in so I'm out of sight, and then I'm going to all in.
Oh, you're
down
prepping.
here?
I like it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's prepping. He's all in it.
Can you give me a
so I'm
roll?
just
11. All right. You go to cast All In, and you start preparing it. You're ready to like pop outside and unload next round of combat. All right. Bopin and Virgo. Virgo goes to. He kind of breaks free of the grasps that Bopin has, and he runs up to try to seismic slam Virgo or Bopin. This is Virgo. This is Bopin. Bopin manages to dodge out of the way, and with his sword, he kind of throws it around in a circle. The sword kind of like spins around Virgo, cutting him 4 separate times. Just little nicks. Bopin is like cackling and laughing as he starts to almost toy with Virgo, who's starting to get frustrated with him. It's at this point Virgo pulls out a horn and blows it, and reinforcements start to come up from below the deck.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Well, it's a good thing Krunger's over there, right? And Co and Justin.
Over here, where did Deadbones go?
I dashed down. Remember?
Downstairs.
Oh yeah. These two are chasing after Deadbones.
Because there's like other people down here, like distractions, right?
Yeah. They appear right in front of you guys. This guy sees the cannons are everywhere. He's like, oh god, there's angels everywhere. So he takes his hands, claps them together, and starts casting a spell.
Oh.
The arcane beam he fires forward goes through all of the skeletons and is going to hit Roman. Roman, there's a beam of arcane blasting through this room, coming flying at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge to the side.
Can I have a roll?
Shit.
It's a tough one. How to...
Wait, who's used any times? How did this get reset again? It was just Co used all his any times, right? Didn't
Co
he?
used all 3. Justin used 1.
Roman used 1.
I used-
flame shot.
I used 1
Yep,
because I
that
did
is
the horns.
Somehow I keep resetting that. That's annoying. All right, you managed to dodge out of the way, Roman, preventing the damage. The arcane beam, however, though, you were holding on to a pot of something else you were working on. Not the soup you were brewing, but just something else. And it shattered, and food goes everywhere, all over you. It's quite upsetting for multiple reasons.
Well, yeah.
Some of these ageless are knocked unconscious from the power of that single blast. This other guy, he comes up, Deadbones turns to face him, and he brings down his warhammer, swinging it down at you, Deadbones.
Okay.
You want to take the warhammer?
Still haven't gotten a basic. I'm just gonna try and do a basic dodge, just like
Okay, give me a roll.
push to the side. Ooh, 4.
So here he comes, swinging his hammer.
Oh, I've got 2 more.
Oh, but he absolutely misses, and you dodge out of the way very nimbly. This Ageless moves up and grapples onto him, so he doesn't continue doing it. This guy, after being hit by the arcane beam, is missing part of his rib cage, but does the same thing. Is trying to pin these guys down so they don't do any more vicious attacks like this. Excuse me.
We need to get you upstairs so you can just go fucking ham on these guys.
All right. Bob comes flying out from underneath the thing, comes busting through these things, and is going to be sprinting. So let's do a sprint roll. He's coming out sprinting, and he's looking for somebody to fight. He sees Co standing on top of a table, and he just points at Co, and then points at him, and then points at Co, and then points at him, just like, you and me. You and me.
Bulbamania. We run wild on you.
Co, you understand that this guy has challenged you to a duel, and you will
Yeah.
feel like a coward to not accept it.
Okay. Understood.
Okay, so you jump off the table and walk towards Bob. Bob walks towards you. What is your weapon of choice here, Co?
Mighty Breeze.
Bob is going to be wielding his warhammer while you channel a spell in your hand. You're going to have a face-off with Bob here, okay? My roll versus your roll for which attack lands. So your Mighty Breeze versus my warhammer. You're going to use your one crit moment? Okay.
Yeah, and my 2 other targets are going to be these 2 guys behind him.
Oh,
And
nice.
the direction is going to be off the ship.
Okay. Bob goes to swing the warhammer, and with just a one flick of the wrist, you send Bob and these 3 sun swords flying off the ship. They won't even be able to get back to the ship at this point. They are now lost at sea.
Oh man.
Team Rocket's blasting up again.
I win the duel.
Yeah, you won the duel.
Yeah, clear winner in
Super
that
hard. Oh, those tokens are great.
Oh man, can I like hit these people with my tentacle in like a sweeping motion?
I don't think it's our turn yet.
Start of
is
the
it?
round. You
Oh.
may.
Oh, there
Yeah,
you go. Now do it.
Well, you know. Yeah, I wanna just swing my tentacle at these people. Just,
You
knocking
can.
these people
It's going
that
to be
way,
kind of
those
like an
people that way.
improv style attack though, because the tentacle's not designed for that. But I will allow it as a roleplay
Okay.
action.
Cool. All right.
Justin takes his tentacle staff and swirls it around his head.
Oh, nice.
It comes
Wow.
flying out, and Justin hits every single one of these sun swords, kind of all knocking them back one space, and they each take 8 damage.
And then a spell happens.
Well, here's the thing. Don't I? If I crit with a basic attack,
The anti-party.
Oh!
have I just converted all these
Hey,
That's awesome.
people? Are these
they
my
are
minions?
all your minions for the rest of this round.
Yes.
You have
Does
just
spells still
convert-
happen?
It does. The spell did. Well, it's up to Justin if the spell still happens.
Oh yeah. Just
Yeah.
I don't know if
I feel
Justin
like
would want to hurt them with the spell when he's converted them, but it's his choice.
That's true.
Right?
I wouldn't want to hurt them.
You can also just have
Have
the
them
tentacle
kill
cast
each
the spell, because the tentacle casts the spell at whatever he wants.
Yeah, I think the tentacle is casting at his free will right now. Off the back of that 20.
Have you
Justin.
named it yet? Just
Justin.
Yeah.
Have them attack the ocean.
He doesn't actually command the
Aw,
it's got a
tentacle.
mind of its own.
mind of his own weapon.
damn.
Fuck you, ocean. You're on our side now.
All right, so you allow the tentacle to cast the spell. The tentacle is going to grant you an immediate bonus action.
Wow.
So the tentacle uses literally the power of light, which it really shouldn't, but it does. It kind of absorbs the power by hitting the sun swords and grants you the gift of life, giving you back your action.
Great.
Wow.
Can I command my my new zombie army to attack?
You can.
Send them out.
Go,
They're
my
anti-party
minions.
and you shouldn't be able to command them, but I'm going to fucking allow this.
Yeah.
You step out of the way and just take a bow as these sun swords run and just start beating on their ally. Some with swords, some with hammers. It's brutal. It's an absolute massacre as they just beat their friend into a pulp.
Oh, beautiful.
Is Phineas okay?
Like, oh, this is great.
Oh, he's in the water there.
Phineas is currently in the water.
Okay. Is he under the ship at this point?
Oh, you don't really know where Phineas is. All you saw is he fall off the ship, right?
Okay.
There's a couple characters in the sea right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Rome, you got 6 actions. What are you gonna do?
Okay. So I am going to.
There's 2 guys down here, like the
Yeah,
skeleton
I-
grabbing him.
Thanks, Deppos.
Just in case you didn't know, because there's 2.
I will have been planning this out for the last 20 minutes.
All right, what do you want to do,
I'm
Ryan?
going to move forward,
Okay.
and then I am just going to. I basically have both gun in each hand. I'm running forward. I'm shooting it. One on the left, one on the right, and all 5 actions will be one into each of them. I don't care about the other ageless in front of them. I am pissed and I'm just going to be screaming, "That was supposed to be fish yogurt!"
So you're just moving forward, going bang, bang, bang,
Yeah.
bang, 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 just like one step, one shot.
It's going to be a
as you-
surprise for Ko. I made fish yogurt, even though I kept saying I was never going to do that.
All right, Roman, give me your roll.
Wouldn't it be 6 rolls? Because he's doing 6 actions.
I guess that is shot 1. Shot 1 is successful. Give me another roll. Endless rolling. Shot 2 is successful. Give me another roll. Shot 3 is successful. Give me another roll. Moving and shooting. Moving and shooting. Shot 4 is successful. Give me another roll. At this point, they're probably dead. Roman at this point isn't even aiming at them, but on purpose. He's just shooting to the side for the hell of it. Next roll. Again, at this point, Roman's just being cocky and he's just shooting straight up. As he's doing this, he actually walks underneath Virgo and Bopin, and bullets just go flying up between them. Roman walks up, and as he gets closer and closer, he realizes, oh man, they probably were dead after the second shot. It's just a pile of dead people. You manage to crack both the skulls of your allies and kill both of the Sun Swords. Deadbones is a little petrified by this, mostly because he's worried about, potentially spilling your food in the future.
Yeah, learn now. You don't fuck with the food.
All right, Deadbones, I think it is your turn.
Hey, Krongor, go do crazy things.
All right, Krungor is going to leap back onto the other side of the ship.
Don't try to fight Virgo, you idiot!
There's nobody else for him to fight.
There's 2 elves over
No,
here.
yeah, there's.
He didn't notice those. He went to go do things. You told him to do things, so he's doing things.
Krongor.
Krungor makes the leap. I don't know why I rolled 2 dice. He lands right before Virgo, and he goes with the fist to just try to punch Virgo down. This is the punch coming down onto Virgo. Oh, and it's successful. He smashes Virgo down into the ground. But as he does, Bopin uses an attack, and he throws his golden sword, and the golden sword decapitates the stupid head off, the dumb head off of Krungor the Ogre King. His smart head is screaming in panic as he just flails about, but Bopin did not enjoy that somebody joined in his fight. Virgo goes to stand up, but as he does, Bopin takes the back of his sword and hits him in the back of his head.
He only needs 1 head to be cool anyway. Krongor's good.
Virgo stands up and he takes a swing at Bopin. Bopin grabs him by the fist and crushes it, hurting his hand. He can start to hear the cracking of the bone, but Virgo pulls away. It's at this point that the battle seems to be going in towards Bopin's favor. Virgo falls to the floor, landing on his knees. He coughs blood into his hand before looking up to see the Skeleton King laughing. Virgo Sunsword, ye had me with a fine price to the coat of bones. How I can't wait to show off your skull. But where be my manners? I haven't even given ye my name. You can't kill what I am. What was that, elf? With his golden cutlass, the Skeleton King stabs Virgo right through the torso. Do you not bleed like the rest of ye kind? Take our lives, but our spirits will live on. I'm sorry, are you immortal? I kinda thought that was my thing as Skeleton King. You and your kind are damned, Skeleton King. You know nothing of what I am, elf. The light gives us strength. The light gives us courage. But most of all, the light gives us hope. Virgo leaps up and bear hugs the Skeleton King, locking together his hands, now physically glowing in pure light. Virgo lets out a scream as he lifts his foe and then in one swift motion, suplexes the Skeleton King right onto his skull, shattering it into 1,000 pieces. Defend the light, Virgo cries as he rallies onto the deck. A wave of light splashes over the ship as the Elven Paladins let out a roar in defiant resistance. The battle looks lost, but the Sun Swords refuse to die. Virgo teeters on the brink of death as his blade cuts through foe after foe, and just as victory seems almost possible, he hears the whispering of the impossible. Virgo turns around, and in a single instant, his face turns to sheer horror, as before him stands the headless Skeleton King, laughing. Be that all the light has to offer, Paladin? Hope? Maybe next time hope for a pyroblast, don't you think? But speaking of hope, I never did get to introduce myself. With a single slice, the Skeleton King quickly decapitates Virgo's Sun Sword. As the elven head goes flying up, the Pirate King snaps it out of the air with his bony hands. Conjuring a fire spell whilst holding Virgo's skull, the flesh and blood of the once proud elf is melted away, leaving only a blackened and charred skull.
thank everyone for watching Season 2. I hope you guys really enjoyed our show. It's a really fun show to put on. We should be back next year at around same starting time, probably in May, with another 10-season show. And we're going to hope to try to build it bigger and better than we did this year, which is going to be quite a feat, to be honest, because I think we've run a long string of some of the best campaigns we've ever done. I really want to thank everyone involved who works on this project. Our artists, our actors, all our editors, Nisvin especially. He does so much for the show behind the scenes you guys don't even know. We have a lot of cool stuff planned for the future of the show. I would love to keep doing this show for years and years and years. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you didn't get to donate to support the show and you're blown away by the ending, we have a cool Bopin t-shirt. It'll probably be up online tomorrow, so check the Twitter or the YouTube videos or somewhere on the subreddit, because we'll have that. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming out and seeing the show live. It's always awesome to have a big live audience. I'm going to try to push to get more and more people to show up to live shows in a variety of different ways next season. But that's it. I hope you guys loved it. It was a lot of work, but it was also a lot of fun. Thanks, guys. One more thing, last thing. We are doing a New Year's show. We're going to be doing Drunks and Dragons. It's like this, but we don't try, and there's no effort, and instead of taking damage, people drink. And generally after about 3 hours, we stop playing it and play like Cards Against Humanity or something silly like that. And one more tidbit, because I know a lot of you care about it. Normally I do a Christmas stream on the 25th of December. This year I absolutely promised my mother that I would show up to her Christmas, so I will not be able to do a Christmas stream. So instead, you will get the entire playthrough of me playing through Pokemon Sun and Moon coming out on Christmas Day. Probably even at midnight. Just every half hour, another half hour. So if you got nothing to do over the holidays and you're bored and you were big into me watching Pokemon all those years ago, I've done the entire Let's Play. So it'll be up for you guys to watch starting on Christmas Day. Anyway, again, a ton of fun. Kind of an emotional wreck now. I think I had like 3 hours of sleep last night. I was up to 5 a.m. wasting my time doing silly things in credits, like making Phineas dance, because I don't know why, because I couldn't sleep. I was too anxious. So yeah, thanks for everybody coming out, and I hope you enjoyed the show.